The Arthritis Research UK internships are 8-week placements for newly qualifying nurses, allied health professionals who'd like to gain some experience in clinical research. This scheme is funded by Arthritis Research UK to try to ensure that we have a good stream of researchers coming through from the allied health professions and nursing who can do research that will improve the quality of lives of people with arthritis. It's organised by a consortium of 5 universities, which is led by Southampton, and also includes University of the West of England, Salford, Leeds and Oxford.
Well, I'm George. I am an Arthritis Research UK intern. I recently graduated from physiotherapy. I thought it would just be a good opportunity for myself to learn a little bit more about research, try and get into the field a little bit, network with some quite intelligent people and quite important people in the research world.
So these internships are a fantastic opportunity for the student to explore what does interest them, and then to be able to spend some time with people who are expert and working in that field. And it's also a chance to learn about research from the very beginnings, from coming up with an idea and getting the funding and designing the work right through to data collection and analysis.
So what sort of things do you do now?
The first few weeks were kind of getting into it a bit, a lot of kind of teaching, seeing the different people on the team, researchers, trial managers, statisticians, all sorts of different things. Now I'm focusing a lot more on the actual project that I've got. I've been reading lots of transcripts and analysing and coming up with themes and things, which will hopefully, by the end of it, come out with some sort of abstract or publication or something along those lines.
Can you give just a couple of examples of things that you've learned so far?
Yeah, well, coming from throughout uni, I was more of a quantitative person. So coming into a very qualitative environment, I've learned a lot about the research process, the different kind of analytical skills required, and then kind of moving on from that, kind of writing for publication is a lot different from writing an essay.
Yes.
5 training days at each individual facility across the UK, focusing on different things. For example, the one here focused on qualitative research.
What are the highlights of your internship?
The highlights. The training days are probably some of the highlights. They're quite they're very good. Traveling to different areas, meeting up with the other interns, kind of sharing a few stories. What's going on and things.
The emphasis when the students are with us is on doing research rather than studying it. So it's likely to be quite a different experience from what you've had so far at university. And we think it's very, very interesting and an invaluable experience.
Well, from here, I've got a job as a physio in Bath, so I'll be kind of progressing along that route for a bit. But I've definitely been looking at kind of masters and the potential of kind of PhD later down the line. I think I'm a bit early yet.
Would you recommend this program?
Definitely, yeah. It's given me like a lot of skills and a lot of extra kind of experience and knowledge, which I wouldn't have gained if I just kind of had a summer off for things. Even if I didn't want to carry on research, which I do, just going into clinic, I think it's even going to progress my clinical abilities a lot as well. With that, kind of being able to implement that research a lot more and knowing which research is good, just having that appreciation for it a bit more. Really.
Evidence. Yes.
Yeah.
How did you find the application process?
The application process was it was straightforward in the sense of there was nothing complicated to do, but it was quite tricky. It did take me a while to write personal statement and things, just because it was very different from applying to a Band 5 post in kind of physio, which is what we'd been taught throughout uni. It was just a different approach, really.
Yes.
So there you have it, 8 weeks of internship, working in the Centers of Excellence in Rheumatology. You get formal training provided within the same 8 weeks, attending the UK Leading Rheumatology Conference and presenting your results. This is an exciting opportunity that you really don't want to miss.
If you'd like to apply for an internship, you should be able to find the advert on the Arthritis Research UK website, and you can also contact Arthritis Research UK Project Manager at University of Southampton. We recommend you get some advice and support from an academic tutor in writing your application, and we really look forward to seeing them.